This is the third annual Rep Your Team party. Musical entertainment provided by DJ Wild Bill.
This event is hosted by the Mid-South Packers.
We are in the Clutch Sports Talking More podcast. We are here in the third annual Rep Your Team. What's the name of it? Fan party?
Rep Your Team? Yep. They just call it the Rep Your Team. Yep, Rep Your Team party, you know. They've been doing this thing for 3 years now.
We are back in action in the Clutch. We are here with G-Den. Is that correct?
Hold on, man. Don't you interview? Talk about the host first. They want to know who we are first.
It's been so long.
You said like riding a bike.
I forgot our format.
Goddamn, it's our show, but you don't even want to introduce us. Let them know who we are before we let them know who they is.
I am Daryl Early.
I am T. Will. I'm T. Will.
We are in the Clutch.
Hey.
And we are here with G-Den.
The world famous.
No, this is the world family.
Famous.
G-Den family.
Yeah, we tried to get the president over here, but he's over there in Dutch. He said he's going to send his peoples over here.
Send his people over here?
Yeah. Eli Manning, he's the president over this whole thing. First Lady, Miss Parsons, they call her Trouble. And they call her that for a reason. We'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Yeah. But this is world, and then we got the world famous masked man. This is the first guy ever in the history of the fan clubs in the city of Memphis that donned the mask.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Everywhere
I didn't
go.
know that.
Everywhere he represents. That's what he does, man.
Okay.
Rain, hail, sleet, snow.
That's right.
Whatever.
100 degrees.
100 degrees. He out there wearing the mask, man.
Summer Heritage Classic all weekend.
That's what he do, man.
I'm going to ask this question. Has anybody ever unmasked you? No. Okay. But we ain't going to start tonight.
No, we ain't gonna do that. But they legendary, man. I've been knowing these cats for a while and always top notch. You go to the world famous G-Den to watch the games or to celebrate with them. We always eat good. We always drink good. Always great hospitality, top notch. So I always gonna say that. So we always have our drama when it comes down to our teams going against each other. But as far as the love and the fellowship, which is what this is all supposed to be about, it's always top notch with the G-Den.
100.
I heard it. Well, we got a few questions for G-Den. We're going to start out. We want to know, in your opinion, what is the definition of a true fan?
Who want to answer that?
I got that one for sure. The definition of a true fan to me is a fan that accepts the good and the bad that's coming from their team, can criticize your own team.
There you go.
Proper when they're doing right, and at the same time you can represent your team 24 hours, 7 days a week, no matter what.
Right.
That's a good answer. You got anything to add to that, Trouble?
Oh no, because I'm a cuss Eli out when he was there, and we'd be side by side cussing his ass out.
Yeah. That's my thing. Yeah, she ain't lying to you. She ain't lying to you.
If they messing up, I'm gonna talk about them. If they good, I'm wrong.
She will get on. She will get on them. She definitely will get on.
I like that. Good and bad.
So
that is a true fan, right?
No. Yeah, they definitely true fans, and I love that answer what he just said, because you got to take the good with the bad. You can't just you got a lot of these people that get upset when they doing bad and people get on you, but when you're doing good, you want to do all the talking and all that.
Yeah.
But when when it's time going bad, you got to learn how to accept that too.
Right.
Exactly.
It took me a long time to learn that too, but I had to learn that too. That hey, when the Cowboys lose or whatever, I had to suck it up and deal with it, because I know their ass was coming after me. Because back in the day when I was doing the little fan club stuff, if the Cowboys lose, I can look for Mr. and Mrs. Parsons to tag me in a post on Facebook telling me, goddamn it, fuck your team.
You still got 24-hour rule.
What? They don't give a damn about the 24-hour rule.
Rule.
No, I got a 24-hour rule.
As soon as they come.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They don't.
See, you won't let me do that. I have to wait 24 hours.
No.
Everybody, the normal people, I don't mind them because we go back and forth. I'm talking about the ones the ones that don't interact with you when they want to start talking stuff. That's who I got a problem with.
Right.
The ones that we go back and forth with, I have no problem with doing that. But normally, I have a 24-hour rule. When we lose, I need to get that stuff out of my system and give me a 24-hour. But they don't give a damn about that.
Okay.
No, they don't give a damn about that.
New York Giants coming up this year. Y'all got a prediction on the record?
I do not. I never do the predictions.
Never?
Never.
Well,
Never.
do you think y'all gonna make the playoffs?
Based on the scheduling this year, see, I'm a realistic. I go by who we playing.
Right.
Okay.
It's gonna be tough as hell, but I really do think we're gonna be able to pull 11 wins this year, maybe 6 losses, and creep into the playoffs just barely.
And you know what? You're gonna be surprised. My comeback to that because I agree with it.
Really?
I really see. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Giants that I saw last year, very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive, man. Hey, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. As long as the quarterback has made great,
progression.
Progression. This is progression from year over year from the year before last year.
Right.
Oh man, it's different between day and night.
And
But the coaching. But you got a healthy Saquon Barkley too, so that's taking a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Well, Saquon ain't
Can't
signed
sign
yet.
yet.
But the thing about that, if he don't sign, I love what a Memphis player would do to a good running back. Ask Ezekiel Elliott what Tony Pollard did to him. Got him where he ain't got no job. If Saquon leave, we got Eric Gray from Lausanne, right in the state of Tennessee in Memphis.
Okay, what's his name again?
Eric Gray.
Eric Gray.
Played for Tennessee Vols and played for Oklahoma.
Okay.
So it means he been in 2 winning programs. Come
Okay,
on.
so you feel comfortable. So you not.
coaches love him.
But let's be honest, you won't Saquon now.
We want him
the
to
thing-
Look, we won't Saquon,
True.
but goddamn it, take a lick. Stop acting like a punk sometimes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying,
Speaking of whining and shit.
so you don't think he earned the money this year? He really was durable this year. You don't think he earned his
Stop whining.
Yeah. But the thing about
Take
that,
them hits.
No
soon as
love
you
for the running
soon as
back.
you get
No,
paid,
I
you
love
get
him
hurt.
down. But I'm gonna call a spade a spade the way I see it.
Okay.
You don't look, motherfucker, take them hits. Your ass is big enough, take them goddamn hits.
He just he don't want to take no hit in his pocket.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
that, but
We get that, but damn it, stop.
You gotta
Man up.
You gotta pay the man though.
I think I
Oh
would.
no, we get that.
I would have went the other direction. I think I would have paid him and franchise tag Daniel Jones.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think I would have
Now,
did that.
I totally agree.
But we talking about my team. My team that's only paid 2 people in the history of the last 34 years: Eli Manning and Daniel Jones.
Well, let me-
Period.
That's what they do though.
Period.
Let me ask you this: who is the greatest Giants of all time?
Lawrence Taylor.
This is an easy one, right? But y'all know Pepper Johnson always calls. No, Carl Banks
Carl
always
Banks.
calls it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, Carl was bad, too. I mean,
yeah,
but
Carl
Lawrence was a
Banks.
beast.
Yeah, they
Ask Roger Craig.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Well, like I said, you can throw records out the side when it comes down to the Giants and the Cowboys. Our division, man, you can't really say nothing against nobody. You can be the worst team in football, but when you playing them divisional games like we play, man, you don't know. It's a crapshoot. You don't know.
You right
I
about
mean,
that.
with what the NFC East got coming back, I mean, you predicting that the Giants gonna creep in. I mean, I'm sure Dallas gonna be there. We know Philly gonna be there, and Washington.
I think Washington got better. I just think
14.
I think
If
we got the
do
best
it, we
division.
can do it.
I think we
If
got the
can
best
send 14
division.
to the playoffs, the NFC East can do it.
Yes. I think we got the best. I think we got the best division in the NFC this year.
Because
the NFC East. I think.
technically, we were only a game and a half away from doing it last year.
Right.
Exactly. We got 3 teams in there.
Who was your
Washington dropped at the end.
Who was your
And you see, he ain't repping it.
The San Francisco. I'm being unbiased. In the Club Sports Talking More podcast.
Okay, we got
I'm a 49ers fan.
Okay,
though.
then.
I'm a 49ers fan.
Oh, I'm just trying to see.
Yeah, he'll 49. So
Now,
Look,
this the
but I can't tell.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He gonna ask me to wear one of them shirts. I know it's my show too, but I know he's gonna ask. I said, man, you got me. I told you, you gotta be shitting me. You think I'm not gonna wear Cowboys that are all rep your team?
No, I didn't want anybody thinking that I was being biased with my questions.
No.
Oh, no, we would never think that.
Well, I just,
I got my Cowboy uniform on, and I'm telling them the truth. I feel like they're gonna make the playoffs this year. I think they got better, so you can do that and still rep your team.
I'm a San Francisco 49er fan.
Okay.
Well, show it next time.
Right.
Show it next time.
Anytime you're
Always.
with show your shit.
Show your shit.
Damn, what somebody got to
I'm independent today. I'm
Bless your spirit.
I'm trying to
Now
stay.
you gonna tell him bless his spirit. Now won't you cuss his ass out like you cuss me
I
out?
think she ready to.
No, she need
You
to.
see me?
She leaning. I think she ready to.
Bless your
I'm about
spirit.
to tear his
But she'll
ass
tell
up.
me, fuck you, T. Will. But bless your spirit.
But see, he knew. This our
Okay,
first time. This
okay.
our first interaction.
She'll light my ass up the next time.
He got 10 minutes.
I got you. Now this, the me and Terry argue about this question all the time. This, I don't care if we don't answer nothing else. This the most important one to me. Would you rather go to the Super Bowl and lose, or not make the playoffs at all?
That is a very tough question.
Woo.
It ain't tough for me.
But honestly, I'd rather go to the Super Bowl than not make the playoffs.
Okay, nah.
Terry said he'd rather not go to the playoffs.
I'd rather not go to the playoffs.
Just cancel at the end of the season. Ain't no need in teasing.
If you gonna tease me and I go all the way to the Super Bowl, it's still at the end of the day. If we don't make it to the playoffs or we lose in the Super Bowl, it's still one whether we still lost. So don't sit up there and play with my emotions.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't answer that.
But you got to be in it to win it.
Oh, damn sure.
You got to be there.
Yeah.
Just one.
Do the hurt different.
I had the
That's
blessing.
the thing. Do the hurt different.
I had the blessing of actually going to the Super Bowl and my team won. So the whole experience, that whole week, I'm talking about, it was amazing.
Which Super Bowl was that?
The second time we beat New England in Indianapolis. The second time we beat.
Was that the catch with? Oh, I'm sorry.
That was Mario Manahan caught the ball on the sideline.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that wasn't Tyree. Tyree was the first.
Okay.
And like I said, I had the blessing of being able to be there and see it. That whole week was the best experience I've had at that time I'd ever had.
Well, it's always a good experience
If
when you win.
Right.
But no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the whole week leading up to the game.
Yeah, but
we didn't know if we were gonna win or lose. But I mean, you can't trade
actually
that time.
being there
Yeah,
in
that
it. Yeah.
time.
You hear
can't
that
trade
right,
that.
Terry? You hear that right?
Yeah, I hear.
Oh, okay.
Terry don't give a damn.
Listen, not knowing because like that, you don't know who's gonna win the game.
Right.
I'd rather be there and lose.
Tom Brady overthrew the little short dude at the end of the game.
Wes
We would have
Welker.
lost. Yeah, he overthrew him.
Well, you know, Eli was the Brady killer.
Yeah, baby, that quarterback killer. Got that ass.
Eli
Okay, I'm
Brady
sorry.
killer.
And you know what? I hated them so much that I was happy that the Giants won. I'm pulling. One thing about it, I ain't no hater. If my division is in there and we ain't in there, and we going against somebody that I can't stand the Patriots. I can't stand them with a passion.
Was that the undefeated year?
Yeah.
I was pulling for the Patriots.
What, to finish the
I wanted them to. Yeah, I wanted a perfect season. I wanted to see a perfect season.
and I was just the opposite. I was so glad they did all that cockiness and when the Giants beat them, man, I celebrated like the Cowboys won.
I was okay after when they lost, but I was hoping for the perfect season. Because I get tired of Miami.
And then there was the Super Bowl was held in the perfect place. It was in Indianapolis. All of the Coach family, they were Giants all weekend. All the Manning people, that was it.
Okay.
Well, we know y'all got to get back to potting and all that good stuff. So I just want to ask you one more question. So if anybody want to join this world famous GDN, do y'all got a Facebook page, or are y'all accepting members at this moment, or if they want to be a member, a real member? We don't want nobody that's.
They got different.
We have different families. Yeah, we got family. We got Steelers, Cowboys.
But see, he knows what he's saying is for the Giants part.
Yeah, for the Giants.
That's how we actually started.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then like his wife, Pittsburgh. Another one's wife is Dallas. So that's why we do GD. We family.
Okay.
But it's really the Giants thing.
Yeah, the Giants team.
Yeah, it's really the Giants.
So I know. So don't interrupt me like that no more. I told you I got this. I knew about. I know these people.
You had to.
But I was just saying, the people don't know that you ain't just got to be a Giants fan to come party with them. They got.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah.
want to put that out there.
Yeah.
And the thing about to become a member is extremely hard, and we make it extremely hard because we're at a home.
Right.
We're a family. So we can't just have no in and everybody running in through the door.
Right.
So the first process is that you have to go to New York, go to a game, have an interview with our general manager up there named Andrew. And you get through that process, then you have to come to Memphis and go through another interview with Eli Manning in trouble. So it's very hard to be able to become a member.
I respect that.
It's very hard to become a
But
member.
Terry knows because we do it out of our house.
Yeah.
And you know.
You can't have 100 people running in at your door.
I was wondering where GDN came from, but now I get
It's the
it.
Giants.
The Giants.
I guess
It's a Giants den, dude, and it's top notch. And I'm not just saying that because they're here. Because like I said, I've been there a few times.
They let you in?
Yeah, they ain't like that. That's what I'm saying. When you got genuine when people, all football aside, all this stuff supposed to be about football and fun and camaraderie and all that type of stuff. But whenever you go to the GDN, that's why I said it's so strict to get in, and I understand why. Because when you get there, ain't nothing but love up in that place. They're gonna take care of you, whether it's food, whether it's alcohol, whether it's whatever. It's top notch when you go there.
You
So
come to my house,
I can attest
you at
to that.
home. If I
You at
let
home.
you come to my house,
If she let you come to her house, you are at home. So
Well, I'm pretty sure if you don't bend, I can get an invite now.
Well, shit,
We'll work on it.
Yeah,
We'll work on it.
You start
you gotta
wearing
go
your
to.
shit.
No, you got to.
I just want to
Hold on.
come over. I don't want to.
Yeah, you come up, but you got to go to New York. You got to talk to the
I ain't
general
doing all that.
manager.
I ain't doing all that to come.
Well, you won't make it to the G Den, brother. And none of that good cooking.
I got to do all that just to come.
Right. What you talking about? In the cooking off the chain.
I can't come with Terry.
We might can get you at another event and see how you act. So we gotta see how you act first. We just can't bring you over. We gotta take you to an event.
He can be a
Get
killer,
you full
man.
of
You know
alcohol.
that. Yeah.
Get you full of alcohol and see how you act first.
I don't drink.
I went to school
you
with
don't?
this.
I don't drink.
No, he don't drink.
hell.
So he don't drink at all.
We'll get you full of good. We'll get you full of water and see how you act.
Yeah, just a Mountain Dew. I'm good.
All right.
Man, we appreciate y'all taking the time out to come back and do some of this stuff with us and all that, man. And thank you for gracing us with your presence. First lady of the G Den. We got the legendary masked man over here and all that.
Man of Memphis.
Love you guys, man. Y'all.
Okay, this the mask man. Did we get your name?
Trouble.
Oh, that's right, Trouble.
You're not listening. I got to get a new co-host. I got to get a new co-host. I got to get a new co-host. Yeah.
I got it now.
Trouble. We appreciate y'all guys stopping by and all that. And y'all take care. And y'all enjoy the rest of the
I got
party.
one more thing for you. Do you know for about 7 years, there were thousands of people in Memphis that did not know me without my mask on.
I can believe it.
Thousands of people
I
did
can
not
believe
know
it.
who I was without my mask on.
Hell, we still get confused sometimes.
He's just walking around with no mask. Don't nobody know who that is. Who is it?
Thank y'all for coming
We
back.
appreciate you guys.
Yep. Y'all get back to the party and we enjoy it.
Thank you.
Great time in the club.
And we are back in the Clutch Sports Talking More podcast. D Early.
G Will.
We are here with.
Oh man, these are the cheese heads of
cheese
Memphis. I can tell you who they are.
Yeah, the legendary
Yeah.
cheeseheads of
Yeah,
Memphis.
you know all the groups that we got here, man. Pretty much, they've been around for years, man.
So we had the world famous
G Den.
Now we got the legendary.
You got
Legendary.
they legendary now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I ain't
Your
gonna lie.
name is?
I'm Narissa, president, founder of Cheeseheads of Memphis.
And you, sir?
Y'all man EP.
Y'all
Vice
man,
president, founder of Cheeseheads of Memphis.
I like to say I'm just an outstanding member though.
Hey, we gonna give him a look. You know, he's a yard man AP, so they let you know. You know, he do them yards too. So he just throwing a little advertisement out there. So get him in my
Silent
EP.
plug.
Yeah, man. So
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh yeah. He one of the best in the city doing them yards. So y'all get that and make sure you do that.
Make sure you do that. Now we're gonna start off with a simple question we asking everybody. What is the true definition of a fan?
Win, lose, or tie. You a fan till you die. If you represent your team, you represent your team whether you 0-13 or 13-0. That's a true fan.
The thing about it, you don't want to be 13-0 because we gonna talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, see, y'all done had it good for a long time with Aaron Rodgers. Now we finna go in.
Man, that's why I'm happy with this interview, man. Hey, look, I'm sick of hearing all that crap.
Thanks, man.
Hey, look, man, do you know how many times these guys done put us out and made me miserable?
Yes,
do you know how
sir.
many times? I can admit it. They done
Yes, sir.
they done made me miserable for years. I can honestly admit that.
Yeah.
I done went down to Dallas on multiple times and left back and on EP a 12-pack and crying and some more shit and my wife asking how come we gotta leave a day early to come back because we lost, goddammit. What we gonna stay around this town for? So you know,
Right.
I'm one of them type, man. So I'm just saying I know that Aaron Rodgers is gone and I'm glad. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm glad.
Yeah.
But what y'all thinking about the new guy, Love? What you
I'm reading a shirt.
We believe in love.
You believe in?
We believe in
But
love.
they got to say that. I'm just saying, what do you really believe?
We know. Let me say this. You saw what Love did when Aaron went down last season. He brought us on back through the clutch. He been practicing since Aaron Rodgers left. So that's the thing. You got to get your reps in with your receivers. So, Lord, we're going to shock the world.
It's hard to shine when the man, he's showing up for work every day. So now it's just time to show what he can do.
Same
it's
thing.
Just like when Favre was the man.
Right.
Everybody didn't have a chance to shine until Favre left.
Right.
And, he stepped up. This next man up with us. We rolling, like I said, 0-13, 13-0.
Okay, so you don't think y'all gonna miss a beat?
Not one.
Say that we gotta adjust, and you know what I'm saying? We gotta,
Not one beat.
Well,
Hey, make sure we get that on the record.
Yeah,
She said,
not one beat.
Hey, he said, we gonna have a look. Now she said, no, we ain't gonna miss a beat.
Well, they go right into our next question. We need a prediction on the record this year.
I'm predicting we gonna go 11.
Well, that's missing a beat.
Well, we're gonna miss. Well, let me say that we're gonna have a perfect season,
Well, we knew that.
but we're gonna make the playoffs.
Playoffs.
We're gonna make the playoffs.
I can look until they show me that they can't. I can't disagree with
And we
that.
can make the playoffs with a new quarterback first season. Then
Hey,
If they do that, man, that's just gonna make us look terrible,
I know.
man. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
That's gonna make Dallas look real bad,
It
you know.
really would.
Cause I call a spade a spade. I don't even get excited for the season anymore. Folks ask me, "Kid, what you think?" I don't, man. We a mistake ready to happen. And Stephen A. Smith is totally right. I'm one of them type of people that they gonna have to show me. I'm from the showbiz state. They gotta show me. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Well, first off, we talking about Green Bay right now. So how you don't jump on Dallas?
that's how they do. That's what Dallas do. But you know what? I'm gonna say this about Dallas. Dallas got a lot of weapons. They got a lot of weapons. But what they gotta do is jail with the same thing Love doing right now with our receivers. Dak need to be doing with y'all.
It ain't gonna matter.
We got to jail together.
It ain't gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter.
We got to jail together.
It ain't gonna matter.
And everybody worry about.
How long do it take to jail? Dak been there for. Look, I don't want to hit that for no
It take the off season. It take the off season to
Man,
jail. You got to be committed, dedicated, and ready for it.
I'm sick of the excuses.
But come on over to Green Bay. We got a spot for you, baby. Come on over to Green Bay. But look, speaking on Aaron Rodgers leaving, remember Brett Favre did the same thing. Went to the Jets, same thing. Didn't have a great season over there. He ended up going to another team, the Vikings. Didn't have a good season there. So I predict the same thing for Rodgers. I love Rodgers to death, but it was about us freeing up some money at the end of the day.
And Green Bay made Aaron, man.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Okay, then I ain't gonna let y'all do that to Aaron. So you're talking about y'all trying to free up some money. He the one left y'all. Y'all didn't let him go.
No, we let him go. It was a negotiation for over 60 days.
Absolutely
How you
not.
know? How you know?
Come on. I keep on.
No.
Hey, it's my job to keep up with the sport.
We let go of Aaron Rodgers.
He went on a hiatus.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that.
He went on a hiatus out of town, putting y'all on hold, just like Brett Favre used to do. Y'all put y'all on hold.
A distraction.
And distraction. And y'all finally told him, man, kick rocks and get out of here. That's pretty much y'all did.
It was time for him to go. But I think he left on his terms more so than
us
y'all
letting him go.
It's time for you to go.
I agree. I would agree with that. But we need to free that money up, though.
Well, that's right. Y'all don't play us this year, do you?
No, not this year. Y'all escaped it this year. Y'all escaped us this year.
Well, it was the best year for him to escape.
Yeah.
Hey, a little bit about your fan club. How long y'all been around?
We've been in existence since August of 2011.
2011. So we at 23. So you've been about 12 years.
Over a decade.
Over a decade.
We're the OG chapter.
Okay, I already know that. We got multiple Green Bay, but it's all one love. But this is the OG chapter.
But the thing I think y'all, it's a good problem, but I don't like how y'all do y'all running backs. I mean, AJ, he's good, but it's like y'all hold Aaron Jones back some games.
Yeah. But I think it's about spreading the ball out too. You know how when you watch NBA and when we used to watch Michael Jordan, I used to call him hawk that thing because they gonna get the ball to Jordan. We like to spread the ball out in Green Bay. It's about a team effort, and that's why we win so many championships, because we spread the ball.
Nothing to do with this. But I just want to throw this in. Jordan is the GOAT, but go ahead.
Jordan the GOAT. I'm going to give it to Jordan.
He won't.
Jordan is the GOAT.
No, I take it back. I
Jordan mastered the game. That's the same thing my quarterbacks in Green Bay do. They master the game. Then they spread the love.
You know what? I can't.
Jordan is love.
Yeah. Right.
Man, these cats, you know what? The thing about it.
They was ready.
They some cocky motherfuckers. They some cocky motherfuckers, but they have the right to be. I can't say that when you're constantly doing, you're talking the talk, but you walking the walk. Ain't nothing I can say. As bad as I want to say something bad about them, I can't. I just can't.
I mean, you can now.
I still can't.
They lost with the head, they hanging down. Nah, hey, this next man up, we moving on.
Well,
y'all lost the last game of the season last year with Aaron Rodgers to make the playoffs. So
yeah, but I still think that they stopped playing. They stopped playing for Aaron Rodgers because what he did, how he did it, he was wrong, man.
Right.
He stood up there and talked about Favre, and he pulled the Favre. He did the same thing Favre did,
absolutely,
trying to make a distraction like it's all about him.
Correct.
But so if Jordan Love come in and take them to the playoffs, it's gonna make him look sort of stupid to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Green Bay all day.
And y'all think we've been talking shit?
Green Bay all day.
Man, you can say it. Hey, I know y'all got
the games. You know what I'm saying?
I know y'all.
We gonna get y'all back to the party, but we got two more things we want to ask you. Now this my big question. Would you rather go to the Super Bowl and lose, or not make the playoffs at all?
Not make the playoffs.
Not make the playoffs.
Look at that. That's what I'm. Look,
ain't no sense in going to the big bowl to lose.
But ain't no second place winner in the Super Bowl.
Hey, look, that's I just told the GD in that. The GD had a different opinion.
But you gotta be in it to win it.
But you remember which team went undefeated and then got to the big bowl and lost?
Exactly.
How you think they felt? How you think they felt?
That's hindsight, though. That's hindsight. That's hindsight.
It's heartbreaking to go all that way
and then lose.
Yes, it's heartbreaking, man. Who wants to do that? I'd rather say, you know what? I'd rather wait for next year for me to go to the Super Bowl. Because if you lose the Super Bowl, these folks gonna get on your ass. The GD gonna get on your ass.
So if you don't make the playoffs, that means at the end of the season, that's just it. Football is over for you.
No, football ain't over. We still cheer and root for those that go forward, and we still do in the off season. Anybody NFC?
Yeah, we
NFC team.
You know what I'm saying? We NFC.
We roll with the NFC.
I'm 49. I don't.
Yeah, we take care of y'all too every year. We take care of y'all too every year.
I can't wait to
all day.
No.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
We the ones that beat the Packers. We beat the Packers every year.
Yeah, but
I think we don't send Aaron Rodgers home a couple times.
Okay, but y'all done went to the last couple NFC championships and went to bed. And went to bed.
Went to bed. Went to sleep.
That's a heartbreaker.
Went to sleep.
I'd rather host a party.
We went to the what? We went to the what?
The big dance and sat down.
That's okay. I'd rather say that than to be like, I ain't even make the playoffs.
Oh, okay.
But you know what? The thing about it is,
we can't never say that.
Well, no, they can't say that. So, yeah, both of y'all. I'm the one that's suffering over here. I'm the motherfucker suffering. Okay, so
26 years and counting.
Yeah. Hey, so if somebody want to join this fabulous fan club, what do they have to do? Y'all on social media? What do they need to do to be a Cheesehead of Memphis member?
They can reach out to us through social media. We have a Facebook page. Inbox that page. Somebody gonna get back with you within 24 hours. You can also reach us at 901-468-3502. I promise I'm gonna answer that telephone. Green Bay all day, baby. Come on and get yourself a good team where you gonna be proud to rep them colors, baby.
Green Bay
all day.
Green Bay
all day.
We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all get back to the party, man. Love you guys, man.
Love you more. Love you more. Thank y'all for having us.
I appreciate y'all. Well, back again in the Clutch Sports Talking More podcast. I am your host, D. Early.
I'm T. Will.
And today, along with us are the Stiller Roses.
And yeah.
And you are?
I'm Angel.
And I'm Dawn.
Nice to meet you, ladies.
Nice to meet you guys.
You know what? One thing that stood out to me before we get into it, I was looking at how they were setting at their table and all that, and I said, all of that just fit. I said, Stiller Roses, the whole. If I had to give an award to
Oh, it's an award
the setup.
being given tonight.
I know, but I'm just saying, if it was me personally giving an award for how stuff was set up and how everything was designed and all that good stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I would give it to them, man, because I just love the setup and I love to be detail oriented and everything looked wonderful and all detailed and all that stuff.
So we basically giving them the award already.
I'm giving it an
We
award.
appreciate it. Thank you.
It's early in the night now.
Thank you.
It's early in the night.
It's already won though, baby.
This is how.
I don't want to. I'm trying to be unbiased, but I'm gonna be honest with you. It'll be hard for somebody to come in and beat y'all at this point.
Yep.
You already know we are hand-picked, baby. We the Stella Roses.
Okay, now we got a question to start this off.
Okay.
First of all, we want to know where did the name Stella Roses come from, and when were you guys established?
Well, we was established last year. Last year, July is most when we came out.
29th. We are having
Speaking to the mic.
We're having an all-white affair for our first anniversary, and we was established. We're an all girls, all women organization, and we help the Girls Inc. Corporation and also the homeless, and also dealing with young women.
Okay.
But you asked where did our name come from?
Yeah, I want to know where did the Stella Roses come
when you
from?
go get a rose, you hand picking it, right?
Right.
So all our women was hand picked. You just didn't say I want to join. We was all hand picked. We was already Steelers fans. So as a women, we came up with Stella Roses. So that means Steelers. We already number one in the city and forever. But we was hand picked.
I tell you, these making me sick already. Look. Go ahead.
Okay, let me ask you this: is it hard being an all-female fan club?
Well, let me tell you something. When we first came out, it was hard because it was already Steelers groups established. They had mixed, they had men and women. So we first came out as women, that we was already expected to not do as good or fail. So at our first jersey party, we won first place and everything.
Okay.
So it kind of like set the bar for us but then it brought on more haters, if I can say, like, are they doing it like that? They first time? So yes, it was hard at first.
I might get some slack for this, but I'm gonna make a chauvinistic comment.
Okay.
Y'all should be able to decorate better than guys anyway.
True.
Right?
Well,
So
guys got creativity too.
True.
Well, I hadn't seen the creativity that I saw out there with y'all,
Exactly.
and then y'all was just so pinpointed. You want something in a certain way, in a certain.
But hold
on.
I'm a detail oriented person, so
not
stuff
like
like this
that,
stands out
But
to
you
me.
said right. But when I first started the conversation, I said men and women. So all those other groups have women. So those women got to step up and do what the men can't do, right?
You're right. Okay. We get that.
But actually, some of our husbands, boyfriends, whatever I want to call them, they actually help us.
Okay.
Yeah, they give us ideas and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Y'all say y'all were handpicked. We usually ask this question sort of last, but I'm gonna ask it first since y'all said that y'all are like handpicked. Can you join the Stella Roses? I mean, is it open to be joined by other ladies? Is there some kind of criteria? Do you have a Facebook or social media page?
The thing about it is, I'm gonna say this first and foremost: we put God above everything.
Yeah, right.
So before we gonna let you talk. We gonna let you say you want to join, but we go home and pray about this because we want to know how you gonna come to our group because we are a no judgment group. So therefore, and we God-fearing women. So we don't want no drama, no mess. You know what I'm saying? So we go home and pray about this for real. Like you just can't say I want to join and we giving you join. No.
Okay. And that's fair. That's fair because it's a lot of mess and drama that go out and see. I'm all about peace and positivity. So
right.
I get that. So and that's what you ladies project to me. This is my first time seeing y'all, and your first impression is a lasting one to me. So when I saw that, I was very impressed. I look like y'all got great leadership. Look like y'all are together. You really care and like each other. So that type of stuff I like. So I'm proud of that. I want y'all to keep that up.
But let me tell you, we probably got maybe 25 to 30 women in our group, right? But majority of our women, we didn't just meet them yesterday. A lot of them we've been knowing for years.
Okay.
So to me, that's kind of like a bond because I know you, so I kind of know the bad and the good, or how to handle things. So that was good for me when I came. Even though I knew the founder, I'm just saying when I came, I'm like, wow, they really knew each other from school, church. So that was a blessing to me.
Gotcha.
Well, I hope y'all continue to grow because y'all got something good going on so far. I mean, I'm just as impressed with the setup as Terry. I like the little jacket. We gonna get her over here in a minute. It's like she dying to get over here and say
That's my founder.
But it's time to get to the tough questions now. All that prison stuff out the way because I'm a cowboy. I hate the Steelers with every ounce of them.
I hate them.
I hate them with a passion. I hate them with a passion. But what I want to know.
She said the feeling is mutual.
That's fine. That's fine. But what we want to know is, what do you think the Steelers are going to do this year? We want to know, number one, how do you think you're going to do record-wise? What do you, how many games you think you're going to win if you're going to make the playoffs?
We 17-0, baby.
Oh, come on.
That's it. That's all.
Oh my
That's it.
God.
That's all.
Huh?
And we got some new fire for you. You better watch out for Kenny Robinson, our new safety that we brought aboard. My cousin.
Okay.
Well, that's a good shout out, but 17-0.
Yes.
Now, come on.
Yes, we win.
No, we got
Look, I'm gonna tell you something. Speaking into existence, 17-0.
Okay.
That's it. That's all.
Let me fill y'all in on something. Here at In the Clutch Sports Talking More podcast,
Okay.
we like to keep it real.
Okay.
That ain't keeping it real.
That ain't keeping it real.
I'm a 49er fan, and I ain't saying 17.
Now, we all want to be 17. That's
But you
not
said
what I
what
asked
I
you.
think. So I'm already putting it in the atmosphere. We're gonna be 17-0.
Okay.
Well, okay, for real though, 13-3 though. 13-4.
13-4. Okay.
13-4.
Now see,
That's okay. I can.
It's high expectations.
Yeah.
But I can take that versus a 17-0.
Yeah, I take some.
Okay, so
13-4.
we're being real. That's what we try to be real on this show and all that type of stuff. So
Okay.
I'm thinking more.
Who? Wow, I'm not thinking no 13. I'm not thinking.
I'm in that.
See, they ain't got Big Ben no more. They ain't got all these Bell and all these folks. They ain't got all these folks no more. All they talking all that stuff. We done won 6 and we done did this. Now, Sixburg. Now they ain't got all them weapons no more. Now they at the bottom of the pack. So I love it.
But we love being at the bottom. We've always been at the bottom. We've never been a pit.
They're not really at the bottom though.
We've never been a pit.
No, they ain't.
And that's what we like.
Well, compared to Pittsburgh, it's at the bottom. Because I'm so used to Pittsburgh being at the top every year. Every year, as long as I've known, they always at the top. So from where they were into where they are now, they down at the bottom.
Mike Tomlin keeping a winning record.
Oh yeah, he's a great coach. I never take that from him. He's a great coach. I take that. I never take that from him.
So we let us build. Watch us. Keep your eye on us. That's all.
That's all.
Especially y'all.
Yeah.
So look, we've been asking every other group.
Okay.
We gonna let y'all get back to party. I know y'all ready to party.
We good.
But would you rather go to the Super Bowl and lose, or not go to the playoffs at all?
Go to the Super Bowl and lose.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
That way I can say, they there. They made it.
I made it.
I made it.
See, I'm just the opposite. I don't like I get let down easy. I don't want to go all the way to the Super Bowl and then you sit up there and celebrate, you eating, and then you lose the Super Bowl. That's got to be devastating.
But see, no, because look at it's only 2 of y'all at the Super Bowl, right? So I done beat all them to get to where I'm
But that
at
don't mean that you ain't even won one of them.
Don't matter.
Oh, yeah, it matter.
But with Steelers, win or lose, I'm riding. But if you make it to the Super Bowl, I'm still proud of you because you did. I'm still proud.
See, y'all have to understand his reasoning. He's a Dallas Cowboy fan.
Right.
Yeah.
So they ain't used to winning like the Steelers and the 49ers.
Yeah.
So we don't win and lost a couple of times. We don't win and lost a couple times over the past 4 or 5 years, but at least we there.
Yeah. I can't say nothing. I'm in the cream of the crop. I'm Dallas let me down every year, so I ain't nothing I can say. I gotta let y'all get it in.
But see, look, if y'all Cowboys keep on hating, we still gonna keep on rising. We need y'all to hate. We want that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
We like it.
Now, I'm 49, so you know I can't stand the Cowboys. I don't really have nothing against the Steelers, except I hate that six-bird chant. I don't like that.
You don't like that? Yeah.
I don't like that. Because we'll be there in a minute, though. We'll be there. I think this our year. Yeah.
But you know what?
Speaking into existence.
Okay. Well, you know what?
I mean, we was close.
We was close.
Y'all wasn't close.
Well, I don't mean we was close. I don't mean we was close. But look, we know you ladies trying to get back to your party. We appreciate you taking time out to come over here to join the podcast.
One more question we gotta ask this. I wanna get everybody input on this. What is the true definition of a fan?
Ride or die, win or lose, cry, celebrations, you there through the thick and the thin, baby. That's what a real fan is.
So regardless of how things go, still celebrate.
Don't jump on our bandwagon. We don't want you if you ain't no ride or die.
4 and 13, y'all gonna have that same energy,
Steelers
right?
forever, you already
Still
know
up
how
there,
we do.
It look like that's their song coming on. We're going to let y'all sit up there and get on out of here.
Hey,
Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank
We
y'all.
appreciate you.
In the Clutch Sports Talking More podcast. We're back. Y'all notice the smile on T. Will's face? I am Daryl Early, your host. This is my co-host,
T. Will. Man, I'm happy. You know, look, we finally have been graced with royalty. We finally been graced with royalty. I've been taking it on the chin with every other fan club, but now I feel like home. This is my home. This is where I got my start. You know, this is the real OG, Cynthia Bourne, the creator of the Cowboy Stars of Memphis, who was a legitimate, right, give her props. Give her props, yeah.
I was not looking forward to this. I'm glad to see you, Cynthia. I don't know you yet, but
You gonna know
I'm this guy right here. Okay, I'm gonna let him.
You let me run this. You let me run this. But
It's his time.
It's my time. But like I said, these are royalty. You know, we got my guy Bishop over here. We're gonna talk a little bit more about him and what he's doing later. But I had to pay homage to this OG over here to my left. You know what I'm saying? This is where I got my start with the Cowboy Stars of Memphis. I was working up under her. I was dealing with her media and her public relations and that stuff like that. So, you know, I wouldn't be where I am today without this lady right here. So I want to give her love and her flowers and all that like that. So she is the true OG of the Cowboys, you know, to me. I may be a little biased, but it is what it is. Well, I'm just saying.
A little.
Yeah. And before we get into this Cowboy
you
talk,
got all this energy now.
oh yeah, of course, man, of course.
Make you shine.
Yeah, they make you do that. But before we get into all this Cowboy talk and the expectations of the Cowboys this year, we want to let you talk a little bit about Fan Zone and some of the things that you've been creating and working on and some of the experiences that you've been giving to the public.
This is going on our 14th year. I think it's 14, 15, one of the two. And taking people to the games, groups of games from all over the states, and that's the highlight. But I started the takeovers in the summertime. I just wanted to do one.
Yeah.
And the fun that we had, they were like at the end of the event, they were like, okay, what's the dates for the next one? So we just did our 11th one, the takeover in Vegas.
Yeah, I saw that.
So
Looked like y'all had a ton of fun. I saw the pictures and videos and all that. And
it was crazy.
Kudos to you. Look, that's how Cowboys do it, man. I know you hate, man, but I'm just saying that's what they do, man.
Then next week, we got Cowboys Takeover Punta Cana. I did the Passport Takeover. I did 2 years in Cancun, and now we're doing Punta Cana. So
okay,
it's like the fun. We rep 24/7. You don't just rep during the season. You rep all the time.
Okay, so if anybody wanna, interested in Fan Zone and all that, where can they reach out to you or in social media, telephone numbers, and how can they reach out to you to be a part of those type of experiences?
The website is fans-zone.com, fans-zone.com. I'm always on Facebook. I'm gonna get to TikTok and all that other stuff, but
I ain't got that.
I have no more time in my life to add another one.
But if you go to the website, just to give you an overview for those that don't know, she has packages for anything, with tickets, without tickets. If you want to sit at the 50-yard line, if you want to, she's always going to have players and all that. So you want to go on the field and all that. So you got different options when you're a Cowboy. She got different options. So
Terry, would you please calm down?
Man, I'm just excited, man. Look, man,
where was all this energy with the other group?
Man, look, man, they was bringing me down. The other teams was bringing me down, man.
This guy
you gotta have excitement.
Anybody that know me, and Cynthia can attest to this, I'm a diehard fan to the point where, when I'm at the game or we at the watch parties or something, you can't mess with me when the game on.
Oh, no.
You can't talk to me when the game on.
He done shut everybody out. He actually need to be in a corner by himself.
I gotta be in a corner by
Don't
myself.
talk to me.
And
Don't let us lose. It's a wrap.
I can't do it. If it's lose, I might leave early. I might, I need 24 hours to get over a loss and all that type of stuff. So,
he is that fan.
Well, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Okay, we gonna ask y'all what's the true definition of a fan. So is that the true definition of a fan?
What?
I mean, I'm gonna take my loss. I'm not leaving early. I'm a still.
Well, that's you. That's you. Okay. I don't tell nobody what they can and can't do. I'm just saying how I feel. One thing about it,
messing right now.
It's all right. You bringing back some old memories, man. Look, I'll talk to you before the game. I'll talk to you at halftime, and I'll talk to you after the game if we win.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but if we don't,
so why get?
But people don't get mad at me because they know they said don't mess with T-Will till Monday or Tuesday.
I respect your 24-hour rule, but I don't agree.
But guess what? It's just one, because when people used to come to our watch parties,
like this.
When they used to come to our watch parties at Ice Bar, they couldn't tell if we won or lost because we partied, period.
Yeah, they partied.
Hands down. And we still party.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Because you can't win them all.
Yeah.
But as long as we beat y'all, we good.
Yeah.
Well, y'all ain't had much success beating us lately.
No, we ain't.
It's always another day. Any given Sunday.
Well, yeah.
Now we want to talk to my guy Bishop over here. Now I know you don't. You say you don't know him, but you're gonna get to know him, man. I want you to tell him a little bit about you. This man right here got Cowboy anthems and everything.
Again, calm down, Terry.
I'm just excited, my guy. I'm just saying. I told you I was surrounded by royalty, man. So I want to sit you and tell him something about some of the things you doing and some of the anthems and things you doing on behalf of the Cowboys and your platform and some of the ways that they can sit up there and support you.
Thank you, T-Will. Let me introduce myself. I am Bishop the Butcher, baby. I need y'all to go to all the streaming
will you put the clap noise on for it?
Yes. He needs all of that. Hey, don't make me tell him let you freestyle up in here. So then you go know.
Bishop, I'm gonna need you to bring it down to.
I'm sorry. I'm like T-Will brother. When we hype, we're ultimate thing.
We ultimate thing, man.
Ultimate, man.
Let me just sit back and.
How about we turn your mic off?
We can definitely do that. I don't need a co-host with this one. I really don't need a co-host with this one. So we definitely. Well, tell us a little bit about some of the things you got going on.
Okay, right now, we got We Are the Star going on. It's on all streaming sites. Y'all go ahead and get there. Got about 4 Cowboy songs on it, and got 1 Grizzly. Y'all go stream that on all streaming sites. And then we have my new song that's coming out in late August. I ain't even revealed this to Cynthia, the queen. But we got the new. I'm just
what?
Exclusive stuff on my boy T-Will and my man show. You know what I'm saying?
See, look, this all new to me.
See, this how you get ratings.
You getting some exclusive.
I told you this how you get ratings, man.
I ain't even
told
the queen yet. You know what I'm saying?
I hadn't heard of nothing.
I ain't told the queen.
No, he told.
You heard it first right here.
You heard it first right here. The new song. I'm going to the studio Monday and I'm gonna drop 5 times, baby. 5 times.
No, yeah.
You already know.
So we gonna have to get a side interview for him and let him do that stuff.
Hey, you know what?
What?
You see our shirts, right?
I ain't seen.
The shirts we got this year.
Oh,
5-time Super Bowl.
Lord,
You ain't seen it?
I ain't seen it. So, oh my God, we on time.
It's on time. I got the champions, 5-time championship on the back.
Hey man, the stars are aligning, man.
I think we're running out of time.
We got plenty of time. We got plenty
The
of time.
hate is so strong.
I should have let you do this one by you.
Oh, I could have did it by myself.
The
I didn't
hate
need you
is
for
so
this.
strong.
That's why when I saw the queen coming here, I said, she look, she's so busy, she be in and out. I said, I got to get you before you get up out
I'm
here.
glad I made it. I was in town.
I'm glad she was in town, able to do that. And then when I saw it was a no-brainer when I had the butcher over here, so I said, hey man, come over there with Cynthia. Let's do this thing and let's understand all platforms and let's try to do this thing and talk some real cowboy talk. So now I'll turn it over to you if you want to ask some questions about the Cowboy for the season.
Cowboy love, baby.
I'm gonna let you handle it.
Okay, you gonna let me handle it?
I'm gonna let you.
Boy, look, this part I'm gonna love too. Okay. What is the true definition to you guys of being a fan, a true fan?
The definition of a true fan.
Of a true fan.
You just gotta love the Cowboys, and you gotta know the game. That's a true fan. It's a lot of Cowboy fans that have no clue. Only they know is when they make a touchdown.
All right.
So
we just had that conversation. I just had the conversation with you.
Yeah,
I said
and you
got something I
cannot
don't know
throw
nothing.
your jerseys away or get mad. I'm not a Cowboy fan just because they lose.
Because they lose, right?
That's not a true fan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So we can't.
I can agree.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, you agree?
What you think?
Well, myself, I feel that if you know the game and you understand how the ups and downs, and I'm like T. Will. I'm watching spring training, all types of training. I'm watching the draft. I'm watching everything because I need to know what my team is about to do. I need to know the moves they make.
Oh, we
and
already
if it don't
know.
Succeed, yeah, if it don't succeed, then it don't succeed. We
You know
gonna
what?
sit
We
there.
already know what they
These
do.
are holidays. You understand
What are you
me?
talking about?
Y'all are consistent.
Yeah.
Come on, bitch.
Man, I don't get a paycheck, but Lord, I don't need a paycheck. You know, like Cowboy. You understand me?
You ain't gotta pay me to be a fan. You ain't gotta pay me to be a fan.
This ain't fake
It's
love. This real
love.
love.
There you go.
And see, that's it. Look, and that just speaks volumes. Just listening to that, that's what a true fan is. All the other people that we had on here are all playing aside. Now you notice how they put the emotion to what they were saying when they were saying. Everybody else just talked it. You see how the emotion came? No, you got to be. Look, they'll see it when it's out on social media. They'll see it. They're gonna see all the interviews, and when we ask that question to everybody, you see how their face lit up. You see the energy. You see the hand movement.
It's the love.
That's the love. That's what a true fan is.
All day.
24/7.
I get it. I get y'all that. I mean, it's been so long. If you still a fan, it's been
If
a
you
long
notice,
time.
he still had mentioned his name, his team.
It's irrelevant.
Oh, I thought everybody
It is.
knew.
It's irrelevant.
No,
It's irrelevant.
I thought everybody knew.
I want to hear.
You on national TV.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
I want to hear.
If I'm among some Cowboy fans, you gonna hear my team that I like 5 times at least.
5 times.
I haven't heard one time.
As a media person, I didn't wear my team jersey because I was trying to be neutral.
Yeah.
In the Clutch Sports Talking More podcast.
Yeah.
But
This
I'm
my podcast too, and I don't give a damn
Why
about
you
no Killer
gotta
Clutch
be
shirt.
neutral?
What you gonna be doing?
This rep your team.
You know what, Cynthia?
It's rep your team.
It's rep your team party. So you see, common sense would tell you to rep your team.
I'm repping my team in the Clutch.
Okay, no problem.
But I'm a San Francisco 49er fan.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
See,
Ain't nothing y'all can say. It ain't nothing
when
y'all
you
can
have
say.
all your potential quarterbacks out the game after you beat our tail, you put the water boy in and you still lose. I mean, come on now. Come on. I mean,
we lost our first, second, and third string quarterback.
First, second, third, fourth, fifth. The coach was gonna get in.
Hold on, here go the thing. You ain't heard me complain about nothing. We lost. At the end of the day, we lost. I didn't cry over.
Okay, so why you telling us you had your first, second, third string? Well, you don't care.
Because
things happen.
She made a statement, and I just I answered.
But we haven't been that extreme though. We haven't lost the whole doggone team and had to put the Pee Wee team in and play. I mean, I'm just saying.
She's stating facts.
I mean,
come on. Stop. Don't stutter.
Yeah, the queen got him stuttering. The queen has him stuttering.
What I was gonna say was, we got a backup to put in. If that go down, you
do your backup have a backup?
Don't hate on Cooper Rush.
No,
don't hate on Cooper.
Thank you.
Hey, Cooper Rush, cool, man.
Cooper Rush handled business when Dak went down.
Going 4 out of 5.
Come on now.
We fine with Cooper Rush.
Put him back in.
That's why you smile.
Put him in, coach.
Put him in.
They said,
hell, I put him in for back zone.
Did y'all hear what these Cowboy fans just said? They said they straight.
We not scared of our backup. That's what we saying. That's what we saying.
Okay, we gonna leave this going into now. What do you think? I know we're gonna be reasonable. What do we think the Cowboys' record is gonna be this year? Start with you, bitch.
Oh Lord. Okay. We're gonna start with the Butch, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna go 13-3 again. The reason why I'm going so high is because
we got 17 games now.
Oh, damn,
we're 17.
We're gonna be sleep on one of them. No, but I feel like, I think. No, see, I heard that sleep.
We gonna go on.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Because you was about to say 14-3.
But I thought about it. Injuries happen. You understand me? So I feel like we may lose maybe 2 games this year. I just feel like injuries
but no, okay, if you lose Dak, you say you got Cooper Rush, so that don't mean nothing.
Yeah, well,
that just means he just let him win them 2 games.
That's a safety. He could not. He a realist, so he can't say 17-0.
I can't do that.
Well, no. Somebody said 17-0 earlier.
They're not a realist. They're not a realist. You cannot. No.
We don't name drop. We don't name drop.
Yeah, we are. That was the stupidest. That was the stupidest shit.
17-0 with that.
Well, they changed it eventually, but
that was the stupidest shit I ever heard.
I love their coach. Mike Collins is a great coach.
He's a great coach. Yeah, we won't deny that.
17-0. No, I don't believe it.
What you he's saying 14-3.
So what you think?
I'm about the same thing.
14-3,
13-4, whatever. I'm around in that range.
And I'm going
in
the NFC. And you know I
don't want to hear your prediction.
No.
See, look at him.
You gonna
don't do him like
no.
that.
He ain't gonna be.
He's got this orange haterade.
No, you gonna be surprised. You gonna be surprised
You
with
ain't
mine.
gonna be as high as them.
No. Mine is not as high. I'm thinking it's gonna be 12-5. I just think we got the best. I think we got the best division in football, man.
We do.
I really think the Giants are much better. I think the Washington is much better, and I still think Philadelphia. We still got to beat them. I still think going through the NFC East, I think that it's going to be a little bit more of a challenge, and I think we're going to lose maybe a couple more division games. Those are the games I'm really worried about. Those division games.
I agree 100% to you.
Got to give it to the Eagles.
Yeah, I got to give it to them, and I told
they had a hell of a draft. Who they added to what they already had.
Daryl, what did I just tell you? See, great minds think alike. Because I just told you earlier in the broadcast, Daryl said, what do you think? I said, Daryl, they done got better, Daryl. I said, did you see what they drafted versus what they had? And you get at quarterback another additional year? Come on, man.
Philadelphia Bulldogs, brother. Philadelphia, Georgia Bulldogs.
They coming.
I got to call a spade. But the only thing about it to me is I still think 12-5 is still good enough. To do what we need to do. The key is the defense is going to give us plenty of opportunities.
I want 3 defensive touchdowns this year.
Yeah, but the thing about it is with that acquisition of Gilmore, with what we got with that defense coordinator, the defense is going to put the offense in plenty of opportunities to score points. So if we don't get it done this year, it's on the offense. But Kellen Moore's gone, so we're going to see how this Mike McCarthy experiment.
Well, you know what I said about him when y'all
I know.
So
what you think? Now tell me. I want to know what you say about.
He hates it.
I hate Mike.
Well, he's not. I don't think he's a good coach.
Me neither, brother. So I'm with you on that one. 100%.
I think Aaron Rodgers carried him a little bit.
What?
He made him look good.
Yeah.
But this is do or die. You put everything on Kellen Moore. So now you saying, I'm the play call is on me now. Show up or you shipping out.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
This your last. This your last.
Hey, I promise you. I promise you.
He was really smart the way he did it though.
Yeah,
he got all these weapons in, and then he got rid of Kellen.
No.
You don't think so?
No. You're right about that, but what I'm saying is he ain't no fool. He taking his own destiny into his own hands because he's saying now Kellen Moore gone. I got to call the plays. If I'm gonna get fired, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it my way. I'm gonna call the plays.
Frank Sinatra.
He's gonna do it his way. So I'm hoping he turns that thing around. I'm always believing in the Cowboys, but like I said, I don't never go predicting anymore because they have let me down so many times. I'm just honest. And I just can't take it. I'm an emotional person, and they just let me down. So
we gonna end this.
No, you're not gonna. You ain't gonna end it when I tell you to end it.
No, because I know they want to get back to partying. Because I got one more question I gotta ask them. Because I asked everybody else. Would you rather go to the Super Bowl and lose, or not make the playoffs?
Go to the Super Bowl and lose, because you got to get to that level.
Cynthia, you did everything
No.
perfect.
Hold on. No.
Can you imagine you throwing the biggest Super Bowl? Can you imagine you throwing the biggest Super Bowl party? It's gonna be big.
But hold on.
And it's gonna be big, and we lose. And can you imagine that? That's the devastation.
Can you imagine us not making the playoffs?
Well, we do that. We do that all the time.
It don't matter. Get me to that next level. I don't care how many years it takes. Take me there. At least I can say I went.
This is the legendary person talking.
Oh, I know that.
But to not make the playoffs, that's more embarrassing than anything.
Thank you. That is true, but I'm going to say this right here. Only a 49er fan would say that after they lost 2 Super Bowls.
I've been saying
Can you say it again?
I've been saying it. I want to get there. You got to be there. You got to be in it to win it.
Man, this gonna be.
I agree with you.
You do. You got to get there, and you got your shot.
We went so many years not making the playoffs.
How did you feel when you lost, though?
I felt bad.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to feel that.
But the celebration to get there.
But I felt even worse when we didn't even make the playoffs.
Okay,
that's it.
We'll agree to disagree. I just one of them type of people. Either I will do it all, or I ain't gonna do it at all.
If you go 17-0, I'm sorry. If you play your best and you lose by 1 and get knocked out of the playoffs, go home and you got to watch everybody else. Come on, that feels worse than you losing in the Super Bowl. At least you can say you made it.
We'll be the laughing stock of the world if we go to the Super Bowl and lose.
If we don't make the playoffs, we'll still be the laughing stock.
We're gonna be worse.
It'll be worse.
Yes, it'll be worse.
We used to y'all not going, so it ain't nothing.
That was under Tony Romo.
Well, I know y'all.
Turn his mic off. He can't talk no more. Turn it off, Terry. It's a wrap.
Look, y'all, we appreciate you taking the time. I'm glad you was in time.
Yes.
Glad you came over here, man, and did this thing up this building.
Thank you,
We're gonna let
dog.
y'all get back to it. We love y'all. Keep up the good work, and we do that.
I'm proud of you. I want to see this and make sure you share it.
We will do.
All right.
Thank you. Okay.
All right.
In the clutch, baby.
All right.
I like him. Sports Talking More podcast. I am your host again, Daryl Early. My co-host,
T. Will, what it do?
We are here with the 901 Coach. What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
And you are?
My name is Mark Well, Public Relations for the 901 Coach Fanatics.
You got a title. You got a title with his name.
Man, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to have a title. What about you, young lady?
I'm Shalina Redden. I'm the president of the 901 Coach.
Oh, this is the president. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
We got presidents and all
that. Yeah, man. Yeah. We taking over, man. Like I said, the 901 Coach. I was like, we got the NFL party, the rep your team. Everybody been repping their team. Y'all looking good with your shirts and your colors and all that type of stuff. So we're glad to have you here.
That's because we bleed blue. Blue is the best color of all, baby.
Okay. Well, I can go for that.
Blue. Dallas can say that too. So be careful.
Dallas ain't got the real true blue.
Yeah, they got an okay.
If you go to the Spectrum, their blue is not on there. It's only our blue.
Oh, they going by the Spectrum.
Yeah, they going by it. How we started off with everybody, we was trying to, we wanted to define what's a true fan in your definition. To you, what is it to be a true fan?
I would say for me, a true fan is having dedication, loyalty, and sacrifice. Because if you're going to be a true fan, you're going to have ups and downs. And you got some people that once your team goes down, they leave. Yeah. They leave. And, that's really not the definition of a true fan. A true fan is being with your team through thick and thin. ups and downs, all that's gonna happen. We've been 2-14 before, and we stuck it out.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what a true fan is. It's riding with your team through and through, ups and downs.
So they gonna test y'all resolve this year, right?
Yeah. So so Ms. President, you got anything to add to that? What do you think a true fan is?
He said he summed it all up. I always tell him we gotta ride or die. We gotta be with them when they low. We gotta be with them when we up.
Okay.
Well, see, I'm a 49er fan. We have more highs than lows, so we don't have too
I'm
many.
gonna be nice since it's your podcast.
No, I mean, hey, I'm coming at you. You come at me. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, because for me, it's all about how you look at it. The glass is either half empty or half full.
I just know y'all.
Last year was a sort of disappointing. It was disappointing last year, but for different reasons.
Right.
For different reasons. It's not because of the talent wasn't there.
Right.
I mean, you had a little bit of coaching, the carousel that was going on with the coaching. You had some injuries, especially to the running back and stuff. So I look at the whole totality of what's going on. So you guys were much better than your record showed last year, and I think you got something to prove this year. So with that being said, what do you think your team is going to do this year, and what do you think your record is going to be?
I'm just going to be real. I don't sugarcoat anything. I'm looking at a solid 9-7.
Oh, man.
We got a rookie quarterback coming in. We've had, of course, everybody's seen now, so there's no reason trying to hide it. Like, we got guys that are going to be out because of the gambling issues that happened. So a lot of our defense is going to be down. So defense win championships.
Yeah.
We can do all the offense we want. It's trying to outscore people, but if you can't stop people, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
And that's where we are. A lot of defensive players are going to be out.
9-7 still a pretty good record.
I think
for what all you just said.
Right. Yeah, that's good for them. But like I said, you can't go by last year, man. To me, the coach are very, very talented. I just think that you can't just look at a team by the record. You got to look at the things that it took to get to that record. And I think now they got the coaching thing supposedly straightened out. The injuries, are starting to, to the key players are coming back. So I think they're gonna be something to deal with. So I don't think 9-7 is out the way. What do you think?
I still think we're gonna be top of our division.
Okay. Now that's a bold prediction.
That's some high expectations. Right?
Yeah.
Because we got something to prove, just like they said, and our new rookie, he won it.
Okay.
And for me, that part you can see, like, if you come out of the division, you have a chance to get to the playoffs.
Right.
And once you make the playoffs, it's a totally different ball game than regular season. So if we can come out top and go into the playoffs, we may make a little bit more noise than what I mean.
So he went from 9-7 to playoffs to Super Bowl.
I didn't say Super Bowl.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
I said top of our division, top of the AFC South.
Well, like I said, 9-7 still could technically get you in there.
9-7 to get you in.
9-7 could definitely get you in.
Yeah.
You would have to play all of your playoff games on the road to get to the Super Bowl, but because you probably going to get the low. You're going to 9-7 will get you the lowest seed if you don't win a division.
For sure.
If you don't win a division, you're going to be the lowest seed.
That division over there, they might win. I don't know.
They can win it. They have a chance.
They get you a home game right there.
Yeah, that'll get you a home game. Yeah, win the division. But I'm saying well, you're right. If they don't win the division, 9-7 is going to be sort of tough to get in. Yeah. So
okay. This the question. Everybody's going back and forth on this one. Everybody got their own opinion. Would you rather make the Super Bowl and lose, or not make the playoffs at all?
Oh, it's no back and forth for me on that. I would rather make the Super Bowl and lose.
Man, you know what? I'm going to continue to lose that bit, man, because I'm just the opposite. I feel like that if I'd rather not even go to the playoffs. If I make it all the way to the Super Bowl, all the way to the big dance, and to lose that just would be devastating for me. And I know some people may think, hey, man, we got there, but it's only one winner. So, I mean, that's just the way I feel about it.
I feel where you're coming from on that, but for me, it would be, that's the ultimate goal, to win rings.
Right.
So I'd rather make it to the Super Bowl because that's like champion versus champion, the best of the best.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, you don't make the playoffs, that's the end of your season. And, of course, we're fan clubs, so if you don't make it to the playoffs, that means our season
Yeah.
ends early. Yeah, I'm throwing the
that's
business
my
in there,
point,
bro.
too.
Yeah,
It's like
the season is over
season
early.
We done in December.
Yeah,
No,
we want to go to the championship for sure, man. The best of the best.
So we're gonna let you answer that question.
I want to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, you want to go to the Super Bowl too?
Yeah, she said go
Okay,
ahead. She
all right.
go to the Super Bowl.
All right.
Look, she ain't got time to be
So
going
everybody
home
disagreeing with me, but I can understand. But I'm just one of those people. If I want to go to the Super Bowl, but I want to win it. If I can't win it, man, these folks gonna let me have it.
Well, the thing I would say with that is, it would have to be winning on this question. Winning it wasn't on this question. It was go to the Super Bowl and lose, or not make the playoffs.
Of course, we all want to win the Super Bowl.
But that goes back to the question. I'm telling you, in my opinion, that the question was, do you want to do that? Or no, I don't want to do that. I want to go to it and win it. So, which means that I'm going to the other answer. I'd rather not make the playoffs.
Oh no!
If I can't win it, I don't even want to go.
I respect your answer, brother, but I would never agree to that. Like, yeah,
but when you're a 5-time Super Bowl champion, you can say that. Now you the coach now, so they will want to go to a Super Bowl.
But we have Super Bowls too now.
As the Baltimore coach.
And 2006, Indianapolis coach.
It's on their banner on their table.
Beat the
I
Chicago
forgot about the
Bears.
1970. I was like 1970.
Man, they was wearing leather helmets back then, man. You can't count that.
Trust me, I will tell you, anybody that has multiple championships don't want to go that route. Everybody has championships from back then.
That's
We
right.
just happen to have one.
Right.
But it counts.
They all count.
Yeah, it counts.
As long as they counted on the record book.
Yep.
The record book says it's there.
Yep.
But you have to understand him. He's a Dallas Cowboy fan, so
Yeah, they go to the Super Bowl every year, they say.
yeah, they want.
Okay.
See, even when they make the playoffs, they don't get to the championship game or none of that. So I can understand his heartache, and I can understand why he say what he say.
Yeah, when I say stuff, I say it in pain, man.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
At least I'm honest. I say it in pain.
Now-
So you gonna tell a team that ain't been to the Super Bowl in 25 years that, hey,
26.
Well, 26 years, and you go all the way, and I get to the Super Bowl and I lose it, man, I have a heart attack, man. I'd rather not just go to the playoffs again.
You ought to be happy that y'all
Exactly. You one step closer to getting there.
Get out of here. That's one more step of disappointment, man. I look, you can't make me sit up there and feel that way. That's just the way I am. But you know what? We gonna let y'all get back to the party. Y'all took time to come and spend time with us. We enjoyed y'all. Y'all represent well.
Ask them about.
Oh, yeah. Last thing. If they want to join the 901 Coach, how can they do that? Y'all on social media, any kind of contact information y'all can share?
We're on social media. They can reach us at 901 Coast Fanatics, which is on Facebook.
Okay.
We also are at 105 Park Avenue here in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay. They can come through. We're there every Sunday of every game for the whole season. We're there. So 105 Park Avenue is where you can find us. Cameo is the name of our headquarters.
Okay,
We're also on Instagram, 901 Coast Fanatics on Instagram as well.
Okay, 901 Coach Fanatics on Instagram.
Do y'all know Joseph Simmons?
Yes.
Y'all know Joe?
Yeah, that's our road dog.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't bring him out tonight?
My brother.
No, we brought the admin out tonight.
His t-shirt would have been dirty. You know how Joe dirty looking.
Don't do Joe Dirt like that.
Joe went to high school with us, man. We've been knowing Joe since he was a good boy.
Joe lived across the street from me growing up, so that's my guy. I've been knowing him all my life.
That's cool.
He's the only Coast fan I knew until I just met y'all.
Yeah, we have a lot of Coast fans. We do. We only brought
Y'all only got a lot now. Come on, stop it.
Yes, we do. We only brought the admin out tonight. We actually have a lot of Coast fans.
Okay.
If they want to come out, like he said, they can come and party with us, 3290 Park Avenue, Suite 105. We're there everything. We're having a party August the 12th. Back to the 90s party. If you ain't never been in the atmosphere of the coast, you missing a real vibe.
Okay, where that gonna be at? Tell
It's
the people
gonna be in Cameos, 3290 Park Avenue.
Okay.
August 12th, back to the 90s.
Hey, we're gonna have to charge y'all for all this free advertising y'all get.
Bring it for the shoot.
Okay, and y'all
do it for the shit.
And we're gonna give y'all this stuff, and we're gonna be out there on social media. So make sure you shout us out there, man. And we're gonna have y'all coming back during the middle part of the season to see. Let's do a midway point and see how you think your team is doing and what you need to do and all that type of stuff. So we enjoy you coming out and supporting us.
We appreciate you guys.
Appreciate y'all joining us.
Y'all take care.
Talking More Podcast, back again. I am your host, D. Early, my co-host,
T. Will. What it do, what it do.
And we are here with...
Hey.
Sunshine from 901 Them Boys.
901 Them Boys, and...
Yeah, you got Troy, 901 of these boys.
That's the president, man.
That's the president. They sending us some top-notch people now.
Hey, man, he was trained well, man.
Trained well, okay.
He was under my leadership back in the day,
Lord.
man. Me and boss leadership back in the day, man. Now he's taking the reins over and got his little personnel together. We had a little conversation a little earlier, and I just told him, you know, he said, I remember what you taught me and all that type of stuff. So take that stuff and do it the right way, build your group, and everything will work out fine. So
hold on. First off, stop trying to get credit for what this man has done.
I'm just telling you what the man told me.
He probably has taken it to a whole different level than what you had.
And I hope so. You always want the person behind you to do better than what you do.
Don't let him steal your shine.
He ain't stole mine. Hey, look, man, I'm telling you what he told me, man.
And he has.
He telling the truth. Terry was a good man. Good man.
Tell him again, man.
How much he pay you?
Man, he paid me nothing. He got a good man. He had a good spirit, good soul.
And love the Cowboys. And I love the Cowboys.
I know you love the Cowboys. I don't know about all that other stuff.
Yeah. But you know what? Y'all looking good in your new gear. And I know it's a new group and stuff and all that. So when did y'all get started? When did this take place?
901 Them Boys was established last year during the summer of 2022.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we are revamping from a different team, so we still have teams from our old group, and we decided to go ahead and form a new group, 901 Them Boys.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
To keep that legacy going.
As
if one Cowboy group wasn't enough.
Man, you can't never have enough
You
Cowboy
can never
group.
have enough stars in the sky.
Yeah. So I'm like that, and I'm proud of my guy for taking over the role and building his team, and look like he got some people that's in his corner and all that's gonna help build this thing. So that's the main thing. So just keep striving, believing in God, and everything gonna work itself out. So
absolutely,
I'm proud of that. So hey, we start off and we talk as every group that come up here. What's your definition of a true fan?
A true fan is someone that's loyal, committed, whether they win or lose, keep good spirit and stay with it and never fold.
Okay. You got anything to add to that?
Yes, and be faithful. Be faithful. Don't put your team down, no matter how much money you put on it, whatever. It's the love of the game.
Yeah. Okay. And we've been getting the same consistent answer, throughout. Pretty much. So that's the thing about being a fan. Now, here gonna be one of the crucial questions right here. Now, don't be biased, but what do you think our Cowboys are gonna do this year? I want you to predict a record, what you think our record is gonna be, and if you think we're gonna make the playoffs and make a run towards the Super Bowl.
Now, don't say 17-0.
I do believe that I'm gonna be realistic. I can see us 12-5. I can see us what we was last year, but even better.
Hey, what did I just say last segment?
You said 12-5.
All right.
12-5.
Okay.
I mean, from what we did last year, we can learn from that. And, with the new people that we got coming to the team, but if they can pay attention to where they fell short last year and then try to correct that this year,
Okay.
and add more to it.
That's right.
More teamwork, because their focus was off. Sometimes as a team, you always look for that star player, but you just need to see what's within yourself to be a good team.
Right.
Yeah. Instead of we wouldn't make it if it wasn't for this particular player like Dak. I noticed when Dak when he was out for a season, they was focused on him. What are we going to do? But you got to find a player within yourself in order for it to be successful and come together.
Gotcha.
It's not an I in team, it's a team.
All right. See, ain't nothing sexier than a knowledgeable cowboy. Ain't nothing sexier than a knowledgeable cowboy.
No. I don't see you got all this extra energy when the Cowboys up here, but when the other teams up here,
the best interviews that we done got so far is Cowboys.
But it's good competition. We can be competitive,
he just upset because
he just true to what he is.
He a 49er, so he don't understand.
40 whiners?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, he said 49ers.
Yeah.
40 whiners?
See, that's why I didn't wear my 49er shirt, because I wanted to come in and do an unbiased podcast.
Hey.
And this guy, I mean, you can tell, you can see the energy that he got when y'all up here, but he didn't have that same.
What am I supposed to do?
And the first question, what is a true fan? That's a definition of a true fan.
My VP.
That's what I'm saying. Show me some respect. I'm like, what his name? Baby. Put some respect on my name, man.
You gotta treat everybody the same.
I ain't gotta treat nobody. I treat my Cowboy fans differently, and you ain't nobody can tell me that I can't. When the other teams come up here, they was all boring. We gonna do this, we gonna do that. But I had to sit through those interviews. Now when I get my teams and stuff up here, now I can get excited because this is what
you supposed to be excited. You got to bring the same energy that you bring.
I ain't got to do nothing but be a cowboy and die. That's all I got to do.
Absolutely.
That's all I got to do. Now I'm gonna go back over here to the president. Now Troy. She said 12-5. Do you agree with that, or you think you're gonna win a little more, or what you thinking?
I'm thinking the 13-5.
Well, you got 17 games now.
But then 13-4.
13-4. Okay, but that's still right around the same thing. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Stretching it to me.
With
12 is
with that division.
With that division, 12 is stretching it to me. But
you would say that, but I'm just saying, 12 is we can do 12. And then we got Gilmore now on defense. To go with the defense we already had, the defense is going to continue to give us opportunities for the offense to score points. Now it's going to be on Dak them to put the points up and make it happen.
Say that again.
It's going to be on Dak them to put the points up on the board. And now with no Zeke,
right,
with all of the everything on Pollard now, let's see what he can do as an every down back.
It don't be everything on him.
What?
I don't think it's gonna be everything on him.
What do you mean? When I say everything on him, that means he's gonna be an every down back now. That means he ain't got to Zeke. What do you mean?
I doubt it.
You out your mind. Them folks did not let Zeke go to not let Pollard handle that ball every time he can get a chance. Because he's a home run hitter.
He was in the shadow of Zeke. They wouldn't give him the chance that he deserved.
He is a home run hitter. Anytime you give him the ball, he can break the ball for 70 to 80 yards for a touchdown at any given time. And that's what they miss. So stay out of Cowboy business. Don't worry about all that.
Right.
And listen to some of that big boogie. You know what I'm saying? But see,
3 Cowboys, 149. I'm gonna probably lose this one, but that's okay.
Yeah, you gonna lose.
I don't see Tony
Pollard. You can't win them all.
As long as we beat y'all, I'm good. I just don't see him as that every down back that, like, he is a home run hitter, but he's not that, okay, we up by 10 with 4 minutes to go. Is he that grinder? Like, I ain't saying y'all shouldn't have got rid of Zeke, but I'm saying he ain't that grinder that's gonna keep moving them chains like Zeke.
Okay, well, we do have a running back that can do that. So that's what the philosophy. In the fourth quarter, you got a 10-point lead, and then you bring in the other guy. So don't use that same.
You told me Pollard wasn't every down back.
Man, but you got to use your brain. See, all that head on your shoulder, and you don't. All that, the bigger your head is, and you got to learn how to use it too.
I'm using it.
I'm telling you.
As my grandmother would say, use your head for more than a hat rack.
That's right. That's exactly right. So leading into, okay, so with all that being said, now here's one thing that we've been having different debates about. Would you rather to go to the Super Bowl and lose, or not go to the playoffs at all?
Go to the Super Bowl.
See, I ain't gonna never win that. I just can't.
You done consistently lost that battle all night tonight.
Yeah, I'd rather not even go to the playoffs, because if I go to the Super Bowl and lose the Super Bowl, man, that's just devastating to me. Come on,
but
Troy.
It's been it's been quite some time since we've been there. So to even get that close and get that opportunity,
I can go for that.
Yeah,
I can go for that.
To make history that we got there.
I can accept your reasoning on that, but that's the only thing that I would probably agree on, to go to the Super Bowl and to lose it, because that's, to me, the Cowboys have been letting us down over and over and over and over and over again. And
but that's not the definition of a true fan.
That don't mean I'm not.
That's being realistic.
No, ma'am. You can still be a true fan and be real. No, you can be realistic.
You gotta keep hope.
No. We doing a podcast. we got to be unbiased. We got to speak how we feel about the
Right.
situation. I can't sit up there and say something that I don't believe.
Right.
I can't do that.
To your credit, you really feel the way that you feel, even though it's wrong.
Yeah, it may be wrong, but that's the way I feel.
Troy, Troy looking like I'm gonna have to agree with Terry.
Now, I'm like Terry. I'd rather lose before we get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. We've been disappointed so many years,
I mean,
man.
okay,
let me ask you
but
something.
y'all doing that every year now. Y'all losing before you get there. I mean, you want to feel some satisfaction in that I at least made it to the Super Bowl.
But you know what? Can you imagine going to these other fan clubs and say, "Hey, y'all, we made it to the Super Bowl"? What them folks gonna tell us, Troy? You MLB ain't winning. You ain't winning.
No, what did he just say? About time.
About time.
Well,
and that's still history being made. Making it to the Super Bowl, whether we win or we lose, but we got there. It's been since the 90s since we've been to the Super Bowl.
95.
So
Yeah.
that's history.
But this the same guy to tell me LeBron is so great because he been to 10 championships. And my argument,
that's a different. We talking football, man. Wait till basketball season going on.
I have to disagree with that.
No, well, I mean,
Bron is the truth.
we ain't gonna even get into that because that's opened up a whole bigger can of worms and all that.
We're gonna have to bring you back, Troy.
Yeah, we're gonna bring Troy back for that. So what we gonna do is
I'm bringing her back though.
Them 901 boys. If somebody wants to join the fan club, what can they do? Are y'all on social media, or is there a contact number that people can call to try to become a member?
We are, and they can contact our president, Troy Bennett. Phone number, Troy?
901-691-1679. Also, you can contact me on
Facebook,
and them 901 boys.
Okay, them 901 boys on Facebook.
And they can also send us a direct message to Messenger as well.
Okay. Well, you know what? We appreciate y'all. I know we still partying out there. Y'all doing good, representing for the Cowboys. We appreciate y'all coming out and all that type of stuff, and would love to talk to y'all in the future.
And thank you for this opportunity.
Okay.
Anything else y'all want to add to the Cowboy legacy?
We them boys.
901 boys.
901 them boys.
Okay.
We appreciate y'all.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. We are back.
Hey.
The Clutch Sports Talking More podcast. I am your host again, Daryl Early, joined by my co-host
T. Will. What it do?
And we are joined.
We still got greatness, man. We got some more greatness in the building, man.
We do.
I've been knowing this cat for years, man.
Wow, it has been a minute though.
A real OG in the game, man.
Yes, I am, man. You know what? I learned from you guys though. Man. Y'all started that, and I just jumped on and caught on and kept going.
Yep, you've been doing it, and then he's the host. He's the host of this wonderful event, man.
Yes, I am. Co-host with Torchy Carter, Mid-South Packers. We in the house. Represent.
The Mid-South Packers is in the building,
We
baby.
are doing that.
Look at it.
Well, that's awesome.
That's awesome, yeah.
Yes, sir.
And it's a packed house. Everybody's enjoying themselves.
That's what
ain't no drama. Ain't no trouble.
No animosity.
Ain't no animosity.
That's the thing. I had to tell the other Packer groups. I said, look, we even though we're separate, we're together.
That's right.
Because we all represent the same team. Because we're here to represent our team.
Right.
And that's what we're doing. We represent the Packers. That's what brought us all together, and that's what's going to keep us together, Green Bay Packers.
And that's the good leadership, because he's right, because you can go out there and you see them, everybody, they all over there. You would think they one club because they over there intermingling, they having fun together.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about.
That's what it's about,
I'm glad you reiterated that, because we had a stagnant about that early on in the fan club world, where people thought you had to compete with each other and all that, and it wasn't all about that. If you all have the same love for the team, that's all it's about.
Because I had to tell a brother tonight, and when we was all kind of rapping, I said, look, man, we need to come together. I said, man, you know what? You're right, but we got to get everybody on that page. Everybody that's got all these little problems. Because one thing I said, if there was something that I did to you, or something that may have ruffle your feathers, I apologize. As a grown man.
Take a man to do that.
It take a man to say, I'm wrong, even if I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but I apologize so we can move on and move forward.
Right.
And that's what I'm about, trying to bring the unity. And we got plenty of unity out there tonight, and it's a great thing. And I'm glad everybody came out to support us, and we're going to do the same.
All right. How long y'all been around? How long?
We actually came in 4 years ago.
Okay.
And it kind of started on a not so good point, but it's growing, and I'm trying to bring everything back together.
Okay.
And that's the mission that I've always had, is to be one.
Right.
As we were, because I felt like, seeing the Cowboy group, seeing the Steeler group, and their numbers was great. I mean, and I wanted us to be a rival, not a rival as in, trying to be better, but a rival to show them that we got numbers too.
Right.
Because a lot of people, I guess we can owe that to Facebook. Because Facebook brought everybody together.
Yeah.
Because I've been a Packer fan since I was 7. I'm 57. Okay. And from Memphis, Tennessee.
Right.
Okay. And for me I thought I was the only Packer fan in the city of Memphis.
How did it come about?
How I became a Packer fan? Okay, here's the story. And I tell all the folks in Green Bay the same story. When I played SYS football, I was 7 years old. I played baseball with a bunch of white guys. I was the only black boy on the squad back in the 70s. Okay. They all said, we played ball for Elmore Park Packers. You got to come out, because I played baseball with them. Yeah. So I went over there and I started playing with them. And when I started playing with them, I became a Packer fan then, because we were winning.
Okay.
Immediately, man. We had a squad. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Winning to do that.
Winning to do that.
Yeah, winning to but this is the crazy part, that a lot of the guys that we were that I played with, guess what they are? Cowboy fans, Steeler fans, 49er fans.
Oh yeah.
I'm the only one out of all of it still a Packer fan. But I'm here, and and when I found out there were other Packer fans, and I'm not throwing any shade, but a lot of younger Packer fans are Brett Favre fans. Okay. They don't know about Lynn Dickey and James Lofton. Yeah. The hard times when only time I got to see my Packers highlights was through the commercial appeal.
Okay. Yeah.
On Monday Night Football, when they do the highlights.
The halftime highlights.
And most of our highlights were low lights. But and when Favre came, we got Reggie White. Yeah. We started getting a little airtime. Yeah. And it's been on since then.
Okay.
And so that's my story about becoming a Packer fan.
Yeah.
Because I've been through the hard times.
And you represent them well. I've been knowing you for years.
I love the Packers.
Yeah.
Well, I think he answered the next question. What's the true definition of a fan?
Yeah. Right. That was one of the things he was going to ask you, but
because
you answered that.
See, one thing about me, and what I tell a lot of cats, don't be a fan of a player.
Right.
Yeah. I know, and this is getting off subject, but I know a guy that started out a Cavalier fan, then he went to a Miami Heat fan, now you're a Laker fan. Come on, dude. Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, that happens quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's when LeBron went to Miami. That's what the girl told me. She said, I'm a Heat fan. Wherever he at.
Wherever he at. Wow, that's pretty good. Hey, that's really pretty good. But
you know what? That leads us into our next question. What are your expectations of the Packers this year? What do you think their record is going to be? And
okay, now I'm gonna be straight up with you on this. Jordan Love is unproven. Just like Rodgers, he's not showing that he, like Rodgers was. But what I see in him is that he's coming under LaFleur's system. He grew up in the system. He drafted under the system. So he don't know anything else but the system.
Right.
Whereas, Rodgers would change plays because he's been, he was taking over. So that conflict, was happening. Now I think we got a chance for this guy because he can spin the ball. It's just how he reacts to what's going on.
Got you.
But I think our first half of the season is going to be very. We're gonna jump some teams because they ain't got any film on them. Now mid-season, I think it's going to be a difference. And I think, to be honest with you, I think we can finish out 9-8, fighting for a wild card spot.
You know what? I have to give him credit for that.
Realistic.
He's being realistic, so I have to give him credit for that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Now, if we do better, I'm ecstatic. You know what I'm saying? But I have to think logically because this is his first year really, being the man, and he either gonna, as they say, he either gonna make a dump or get off the pot. Right. I'm trying to keep it PG.
Right.
Well, y'all stuck with him. Not stuck with him.
We stuck with him for right now.
Right.
It
was time, though.
This is his time, though.
Yeah, it was time.
I mean, Rogers was killing our salary cap. You know what I'm saying?
Salary cap.
Yeah. I mean, and then your locker room, and then you want players.
Yeah.
But we can't afford players because you got $50 million contract.
Right.
So how are we gonna get somebody else?
He wasn't taking no Brady deal.
And then check it out. Look at his numbers after Devontae Adams left.
Yeah.
Who's the man then?
Yeah. You're right.
It went down a little bit. But
went down a lot.
It went down a lot.
But you lose Devontae Adams.
With his last 2 years with Devontae Adams, he was the MVP of the league. Without Devontae Adams, he barely cracked 300 yards a game.
I ain't gonna knock him too much for that because you lose a weapon like that. I can.
Well, sometimes now check it out. I don't know, y'all. People bounce off each other, and sometimes it takes that guy to make your bad throw look good.
Right.
It may look like you placed it right because he went up there and got it.
Right.
You understand?
Right. Yeah.
So, I ain't going to just knock it. I mean, Rodgers is a hell of a quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, one of the best arms we've seen in a long time. But,
I think it was time to change the pace, man. Because
it was.
To me,
all that, that I'm going to be... I'm gonna go to the dark place.
Yeah,
come on,
don't show up to training camp.
So you don't want to be. You got these young guys.
Did the same. They're holding y'all hostage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And you got these young boys, looking up to you. They looking in their heart. They're like, man, I'm playing with Aaron Rodgers. But you don't want to come out and work out with me.
Yeah.
But then you gonna get mad at me in the game because I dropped my pass.
Right.
Like he did Christian Watson.
Yeah.
Christian Watson was over. He got excited.
I like
he was by himself.
Yeah.
And then when he dropped the ball, Rodgers didn't go back to him no more. Now question that young boy for a minute.
But that's just Aaron. I mean, I think he'll do the same thing with the Jets. If Garrett Wilson drops some passes, he probably won't go to him either.
Guess what? I don't even care.
No, you don't care.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even care.
I don't even care.
The key. Exactly.
All I want is Love hitting with the pass. Love will go back to him. We got a young receiving crew that I think will shock a lot of people this year.
No, y'all definitely got a talented receiving crew.
I don't like the way y'all use our running backs though. I don't like. I'm team Aaron Jones. Cause he's a little more versatile than AJ Dillon.
Well, that was with Rodgers though.
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean,
it's the coach still.
Matt LaFleur's system is run, dominant, pass option.
That's correct.
And with Rodgers would change the plays at the line of scrimmage.
He wasn't changing the personnel though.
Watch what happens, man.
He won.
Man, we got two. After we got one of the best tandem of running back in the league.
But
I think with the receiving core that we got, and with the quarterback that's not in his ego.
Right.
He's going to go out there and execute as he's been taught.
I agree with you. I think since Rodgers is actually gone, the way that you would like to see that running back tandem, I think you'll start to see that because they're not going to put all that pressure on Love, and they're going to, depend deeply on the running game. So I think you're going to get what you expect.
I think, like I said, we're going to jump a lot of teams early in the season.
Well, I'm glad we don't play you, man, because y'all been a thorn in my side for years, man.
Rogers owned y'all stadium down there, and I'm gonna say that.
We've been a thorn in their side. So.
Everybody throwing our side.
I've never had a bad trip to Dallas since.
I know you.
Look, we got one more question.
Shoot, I'm ready.
It's a big one.
No, it ain't.
Would you rather go to the Super Bowl and lose or not make the playoffs?
Man, that's asinine, man. What kind of question is that?
That's a good
You
question.
always want to go to the Super Bowl.
No, man.
You do.
Hey, Ken, I disagree, man. To me, man, I'd rather not even make the playoffs. We're gonna go all the way to the big game and lose it, man. That's devastating.
Because you know why? You can make the adjustments. You can make the adjustment. You know what worked for you to get to the Super Bowl. Now you make the adjustment to win it. If you don't make the playoffs, you don't know where you finna start or begin.
There you go.
We're gonna have to agree to disagree again.
There you go.
That's just too devastating for me, especially for a guy. For a guy ain't never won a Super Bowl in 25, 30 years.
Thank you for saying that. I didn't want to have to say that.
Oh, okay. You wait for me to.
I wanted you to say it before I just jumped on it, but now I can understand why you made the statement that you made.
Yeah. So now I done waited all that time, so I finally go to the Super Bowl, but I lose it.
Right.
I'd rather not even go to the Super Bowl.
That don't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm going to the Super Bowl if I can.
I want the Super Bowl. I want the Super Bowl.
Hey,
I want that last of the. I want that end of the year party. I don't want to be sitting up there getting that picture on Facebook. Come and sit down.
On the couch. On the couch.
Yeah. You know, somebody put a picture on the couch. Come and sit on it.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to sit on it.
I hear you. Man, I know you got to get back to hosting the party.
Dig that.
Anybody, if somebody wants to join, what do they need to do?
Check this out. Come to Mid-South Packers. Just look us up. Send your request in, and then I'll go through. Because the first question I'm gonna ask you: are you a fan? Or are you looking for a party? If you're looking for a party, just find you one.
Right.
We're fans. We are Packer fans, and I try to educate my group on our team. Because I want them to be knowledgeable. Because I want, when anybody asks them, who's the quarterback, they be like,
right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
I don't want to hear that.
Right.
I want them to be able to tell them exactly what's going on with our team.
Right. Right.
You know, because it's right now, and I hate to use your squad, but there's people right now, they know the quarterback name. I bet you, but ask them who the running back is. They probably tell you Ezekiel.
Yeah.
And Tony Pollard had a bigger year.
Yeah.
For the last 2 years.
Yep.
So, you know, but I just want,
Dallas did right to get rid of him too.
Yeah. They need to clear up that money though.
It's a hard thing to do with a player like
y'all gonna be tight though. I think Dallas, and I don't want to just talk about somebody else's team, but Dallas defense is gonna be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be pretty nice on defense.
But they are.
I agree, but they still got to show me, man. They let me down every year, so I ain't.
And I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna get on our defense right quick. We just got a boy. We just got that boy that I see. It's like another Hawk, or not a Hawk, but another. What's the boy from the brothers?
Matthews.
Not the Matthews brothers. The one, the Bosa.
Bosa,
and then the boy played for
San Diego. One played for the Chargers and one played for San Francisco.
And then that other boy that played for Pittsburgh.
TJ Watt.
Watts.
That's the name I'm talking about. I believe we got one of them.
Okay.
We got one of them white boys that got that engine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't no just outstanding. He's just a go-getter.
Okay. Yeah.
And when you got a go-getter, just like what Matthews was when he started, he was a go-getter.
Right.
When we get that pass rush going, oh boy. See, we gonna have the pressure putting on Love to try to come from behind.
Right.
And we had the best quarterback in the league, and he couldn't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Take offense and defense.
Yeah,
That's for sure.
but you know what, man? We know you hosting this party. You throwing one hell of a party. Everybody's
man.
having a ball. We're going to let you get back to
shout
it,
out
man.
to Torsha Carter for bringing this thing together.
Yeah, good. Shout
That's
out to
my vice
Torsha.
president.
Yeah.
And man, she's outstanding, man.
Yep, she is.
And all I do is sometimes I just let her roll.
Yeah.
And I just be there to help you out as much as I can.
Yep.
Because she does this well. So
she does it well, man.
Let's give her a round of applause.
Yes. Hey, go Torsha. And I appreciate y'all, man, doing the thing that y'all doing, man.
We appreciate y'all.
Terry, man. Hey, man, we've been cool for a long time.
We've been cool for a long time. Much love for you, my
Much
guy.
love to you, man. Hey, glad to see you, man, because I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I've been trying to
But I
stay
love
out
you,
of trouble.
man.
Love
I'm
you too, man.
glad to see you.
And,
Brother, I don't know your name, but my name is Kenny Ray.
That's right.
So, all right, Doc. I got you now.
All right,
dog.
We're going to let you get back to it, man.
All right, good. Get over there, get that picture with my group, man.
Okay.
All right. Y'all be easy.
Take care now.
Peace out.
This has been another In the Clutch Sports Talk and More podcast.